Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It goes, reach for the stars. Oh, gosh. Hi, Mrs. B here. Haven't seen you for a while, have I? Just practicing for the next karaoke. Anyway, would you like to find out a bit more about bus stop method for division? You would? Amazing. Let's have a look. Right then. Bus stop's been coming up a lot at the minute. Let's take a 4-digit number, 2,468 divided by 4. Okay. Now, you can watch this and show your children how to do it, or you can allow your children to watch. Is that a bit better? So we are dealing with 4 into the bus stop, 2,468, okay? What I tried to say to the children to do is imagine that that's a person. So we've got someone waiting to go into the bus stop. Okay, 4 digits, so 4 people. It's going into. That person's got to go into there. Now when we go into something, we divide it or we share it out, okay? So 4's into 2, we can't do. There are no 4's in 2. But I'm going to write out my 4 times table to help me. So I'm going to have 4, 8, 12. If I don't know, I'm going to just count on 13, 14, 15, 16. 5 4s are 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44 and 48. I'm only going up to 12s for this one, okay? We might need to extend that depending on what the numbers are. If it's a 2-digit number we're dividing by, then we might need to go further. But for this video and for this purpose, that's all I'm going up to. So how many 4s are in 2? Well, 2 isn't in the 4 times table, so that's 0. So that's 9, and we're going to carry that 2 over. That person has to go to the next person and stand together, okay? How many 4s then go into 24? Well, this is where we're going to look at our 4 times tables. We're going to see either the exact number or a number that's near to that. So 24 is in the 4 times tables. We've got to work out how many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lots of 4 are 24. So there is your 6. Now we look at the next number. We're not carrying anything over because there was nothing left over, no remainders. How many 4s go into 6? Well, we've got 4 and 8. 6 is in between here. There's not a 6 in the 4 times table. There's 1 times 4 is 4, so that's 1. But the difference between 4 and 6 is 2. We must carry that over. We can't forget that step. 1 4 in 6, 5 6, 2 left over, so that becomes 28. So that person has then moved to the next person. Okay, they're standing together. How many 4s in 28? Let's use our 4 times tables again. Here it is. If it was a number in between like 6 there, we'd look at the number before, okay, as we did here, 4. 4's into 28. If we know that was 6 times 4, if we're not sure, we can check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lots of 4 are 28. We're going to put the 7 here. Excellent. Okay, we now have different sum with a 7 that we're going to divide by, okay? So yes, you're right, this time we need our 7 times tables. One of my trickier ones, 3,682 divided by 7. So again, set it out like this, 7 into the bus stop with 3, 6, 8, 2. I'm going to need my 7s, so I'm going to start with that already. Instead of counting on my fingers, I know I always have my fingers. I always say this to the children, no one's going to chop them off unless you do something really bad or slip with a scissors or knife. You've always got your fingers, so you've always got that to rely on. But what I find sometimes is that some children are inaccurate with counting on their fingers. They miscount, so it's good if we write it down. It's good practice. So we've got 7. Double 7 I know is 14. 7 more, I can use number bonds, or I can just count on. I know that 6 more gets me to 20, so 7 will get me to 21. 7 more than 1 is 8, and we're still in the 20s. 7, I'm going to count now because it's getting harder. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, so there's absolutely no harm in counting on fingers. I know that 7 more is 42. 49, 56, 63, 70, 77 and 84. Okay, if you know your times tables, facts, without even having to count them, brilliant, write them down as quick as you can. If not, use those fingers or just add on. 7's into 3 we cannot do. There is no 3 in the 7 times table. It would be here and it's not, so that's a 0. But don't forget, we're going to carry that number. So now we're looking at 36. Is 36 in the 7 times table? It isn't, but what number is the closest? And it's 35. But the difference between 35 and 36 is, well done, that's 1. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots of 7. So that's 5, with 1 left over, which carries to the next number or the next person in the bus stop. How many 7's in 18? I don't know, so I'm checking again. 14, 21's too much, so it's here. So it's 2 lots of 7. With how many left over? 14 to 18, 15, 16, 17, 18, with 4 left over. If you're watching your child do bus stop method for homework, please, please, please encourage them to make sure they are carrying the number over that's remaining, because a lot of children forget that and it's just a silly mistake that they make. Trips them up then, and then they're going to end up getting the whole calculation incorrect. So always encourage them to do that, to make sure they carry it. And if you need to, sit with them, watch my example now in the video so you know and remind yourself how to do it, and then do it with them. 7's into 42, I'm sure that was here, yes. 7's into 42, if you need to check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I know that was 5, so the next is 6 times 7, 6 is no remainders. 3,682 divided by 7 equals 526. Always remember they don't need to carry that 0. Brilliant. If you are happy to have a go at some more by yourself, please do. Always remember, if you need any help with them, drop me some comments in the comments below the video link. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share if you've enjoyed this or found it useful, and watch out for some more videos with reminders coming soon, guys.